Here are all the times when bad drivers got instant justice. We're starting off with an impatient SUV driver who got tired of waiting and tried to cut traffic. He came face to face with a truck that halted traffic and had to back up, losing his spot in traffic.
You're in big trouble, mister!
Road ragers do crazy things like pass other cars while forcing them into other lanes. This driver then had the audacity to brake check the cameraman, which got him flipped off by a motorcycle driver.
Alright, big homie. I got you.
Some drivers who act inconsiderate get instant karma, like this guy who got a flat tire for recklessly passing. The driver in this clip was speeding into a parking lot. Luckily, he slowed down before anyone could get hurt, but not before cops came and pulled him over. One of these road ragers nearly got hit by a truck when he got out of the car to attack the cameraman's car. This driver who looked like he was going to turn from a non-turn lane got instant karma from a convenient cop. This genius decided to drive into a closed road, which led to some very swift karma.
Oh no.
Got it!
Running red lights like this guy is a surefire way to get pulled over by a cop. What a doofus. Drivers who use the shoulder of the road as their personal lane tend to get instant karma since cops look out for this. The camera woman called this speeding Kia behavior. We call what happened after instant karma. Here's a similar clip with the same sequence of events. The camera person notices a speeder and we quickly see them get pulled over.
Oh my God, again?
This HOV lane abuser got instant karma when a cop noticed he didn't belong. The cameraman was pretty satisfied when he saw this speeding pickup driver get a dose of instant karma. This guy thought he could cut ahead of traffic. Instead, what he got was a traffic stop by the police.
Yeah, boy.
Here we have another speeder who gets justice that's even faster than he is.
Oh, he's getting... Yeah!
This driver decided it'd be a great idea to run a red light without any of his lights on. Not only that, but he did it in front of the cops. This driver thought he could sneak back into the right lane after using the HOV lane, but the cop saw what he was doing and took action. You have to wonder what drivers like this think when they make turns and maneuvers like this one. The speeder in the clip didn't realize there was a cop nearby until it was too late and the lights were flashing. This lady thought she could just cut in front of the cameraman and nearly hit him. Although we didn't see it in this clip, the highway patrol saw and took action. Watch this idiot speed past a cop and not realize it until it's way too late. The driver in this clip had to be entitled to run this red light the way he did. He was also dumb because he did it right in front of a cop. Karma doesn't get faster than this. A driver who was speeding and trying to weave through traffic passed the wrong car, a cop car. Here, another driver gets instant karma for running a red light right in front of a cop. He thought he could make it before the light changed, but he didn't. Tesla drivers are some of the most entitled on the road, which is why this one got pulled over for failing to signal. So many drivers need to realize that being a jerk on the road is likely to just get you instant karma, like this guy. Another Tesla driver gets their instant karma for speeding and weaving through traffic recklessly. You never know if that car you pass by speeding is going to be a cop car or not. This guy had it rough when he did just that. Reckless driving is especially dangerous when it comes to big trucks like this. Luckily, cops pulled him over before anyone could get hurt. This Jeep driver found out what happens when you speed out of an intersection in front of a cop. Bullies on the road tend to get instant karma too. This one tailgated, sped, then illegally crossed onto the other side of the road to pass. At the start of this clip, you can see this guy run a red light and get instant karma.
Oh well.
That's crazy, idiot.
This speeder kept pushing the speed limit until it finally caught up to him with a cop and instant karma.
Go get him.
You can tell by how the cameraman laughed that this driver totally deserved to get pulled over.
Ran the red in front of a cop. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him! Get him! Go get him! Yes! Get off my ass, thank you. Yep.
This speeder probably thought he'd be able to zoom by the cop because he had already stopped someone else. He was wrong.
Thank you. That's fucking karma, bitch.
There are a ton of reckless driving mistakes in this clip from the driver in the black car. After cutting off a pickup truck and nearly clipping another car, the jerk finally gets pulled over.
With a little canister of infield dirt that I scooped up from.
It's not that hard to see if you're in a legal pass zone. This guy didn't get the memo. Being conscious of construction zones will help you avoid making the same mistakes this driver did. He sped to pass an unmarked cop car.
Right next to it. Sounds good.
Oh,
Yep.
you got him.
The highway sheriff caught this road raging pickup driver going way over the speed limit, which was already high. He too got instant karma.
They also own 753, which I think we probably all been through before.
It's always the people in expensive cars that act like they're too good to wait in the turn lanes. That impatience led to some sweet instant karma.
What? Oh, yes. 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 Oh my god.
Imagine the look on this guy's face when he realized he messed up by trying to use the other side of the road to pass. If he wasn't careful, he could have caused an accident. Drivers like this who don't respect cyclists on the road make it dangerous for everyone. Luckily, this reckless driver got some instant karma. Another speeder got dangerously close to other cars on the road. A cop quickly shut that situation down.
Homeless,
There were 3 BMWs in this clip, and each of their drivers went over the speed limit to get ahead of traffic. Only one of them got instant karma. A tailgater decides to escalate things by speeding, then gets a fat dose of instant karma. Karma catches up with another speeding driver in this clip. This driver clearly wasn't paying attention to the lights because he turned on a red when he wasn't supposed to. The cop wasn't too far behind when he made that mistake. Speeding in the rain can be really dangerous, so this driver is lucky his karma wasn't worse.
O, patrz już! Patrz, no! Już, dzień dobry, skoczyło się numakowanie. I cyk, zapisujemy. Jak mi przykro, no jak mi przykro. Ojojo.
Some drivers think that using your phone at a red light is totally fine, but when it keeps you waiting at a green light like this guy, it's obvious why phones while driving are a bad idea. When this motorcyclist saw that the truck driver was on his phone, he took action and ensured that he'd get karma. If you look to the left of your screen, you'll see a red light runner and Karma following not too far behind. Watch this speeder immediately get tailed by a cop. It doesn't take long for the light to come on and for this driver to know he messed up. As you can see, this old lady pulled out of the Walmart parking lot a bit weird, then continued driving funny. Eventually, a cop had to intervene. This driver messed around by speeding and then started swerving until he hit the road divider. Luckily, no one was seriously injured from this bit of instant karma. This pickup driver in this clip clearly thinks he's above the rules of the road. His reckless driving probably got him a hefty ticket. Apparently, this driver was in such a rush that she dangerously cut off a group of motorcyclists. Luckily, no one was hurt and the cops caught up with her. Here's another reminder not to speed because you might fall into a speed trap like this guy. It always seems like speeders get caught red-handed and get instant karma for their crimes. Not giving yourself enough time to stop for the red light is a big mistake. This idiot paid for that when he got stuck in the middle of the intersection and caught some instant karma. Instant karma strikes again with this driver who used the shoulder of the road to cut traffic caused by an accident. The guy who recorded this was cheering for the speeding driver to get pulled over by the cops.
Get him! Get him!
Watch this idiot speed past a cop on a residential street and get instant karma. The driver of this blue car must have been in a rush because he came speeding out of nowhere. He put himself right next to a cop for some instant karma. Bad drivers either forget or think they're immune to cops and speed traps. That leads to some pretty solid karma. This school bus driver decided they had priority over all the other cars in the turn lane. They even had the audacity to make their turn on a red light, getting a cop to follow and stop the bus. Using a turn lane to get ahead of traffic is dangerous and a quick way to get some instant karma. We don't know what this idiot driver was thinking when he drove through the red light after waiting for it to change. He even had a cop right next to him. If you watch the right side of your screen, you'll see a speeding idiot get instant karma. This clip is short, sweet instant karma for yet another speeder. From the start, you can tell this Camry driver is going way over the speed limit. Naturally, a cop caught on and quickly pursued the speeder until justice was delivered. This one is pretty straightforward. A speeding BMW got pulled over and the driver got a ticket with a side of instant karma. So many drivers find out that they can't outspeed karma, especially when convenient cops are nearby. In the distance, you may be able to notice one car speed up and keep going over the speed limit. Then, an eagle-eyed cop comes into frame and chases down the speeder. This cameraman was hyped up to see the police chase down this speeder and deliver some quick justice. BMW drivers tend to make these lists because they think they're better than everyone else. This driver was no exception when he got caught speeding. You aren't typically supposed to use the right side lane to pass, especially if you need to speed to do it. This driver got some big karma for doing that. In this clip, cops don't pull over a bad driver. They deal with a bull in the road.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow.
The tow truck driver here let road rage make him do something really dumb. He forgot to put his truck in park when he stepped out, so it backed up, nearly dragging him. That was instant karma.
Oh my god! Oh, dude, I have a camera, don't you?
Chances are, you shouldn't be driving backwards on the road with other cars. This idiot did that and nearly hit the dash camera's car. Not every bit of instant karma on the road is carried out by cops. Sometimes it's cameras catching red light runners, like this one. This guy probably thought he got away with running that red light until the cops' lights and sirens started going off. There's a reason lanes mark whether you can go straight or turn. It's so that drivers like this guy don't cause accidents by going wherever they want. He learned that the hard way. The cameraman of this clip was probably right when he said the idiot driver probably won't speed again after that ticket.
Oh yeah. He's got your ass. I bet you won't do that shit.
Speeding and weaving through traffic led this driver to lose control and swerve on the road. That made for some instant karma. This cop was in the right place at the right time to catch this idiot crossing the other side of the road to pass. Pay attention to the red Mustang. This cop paid attention and paid out some instant karma.
I'm giving the committee today a copy of my testimony. Mr. Trump directed me to use my own personal funds from the home equity line of credit to avoid any money being traced back to him that could negatively impact his campaign. And I did that too.
Just as quickly as this guy popped into view, he got pulled over and received justice. There are a lot of drivers who think they can get away with dumb things if a cop has someone else pulled over. Some of the drivers like this one end up getting instant justice. It's almost comedic hearing that police are ahead and seeing another driver speed ahead. Naturally, he got caught by a convenient cop. Another shoulder abuser gets put in their place in this clip. It's almost immediate with how close that cop was. Not only did this lady speed to overtake the cameraman, but she dangerously changed lanes and weaved through traffic. We couldn't tell you what this RV driver was thinking when he cut off the blue car and forced it off the road. The cop next to the action was probably stunned. There are always going to be drivers like this who go over the speed limit to get where they're going faster. They'll usually get instant justice like this guy. This cop got tired of being tailgated by the weirdo behind him, so he did something about it. The cameraman was excited he caught this red light runner's instant justice on camera.
Get him, get him, get him, get him! Get him! Go get him! Yes!
You would think that both of these drivers were aware of the cop that was near them. They weren't, and it led to a double dose of instant justice. This pickup driver got awfully close to the cameraman's car. That is, until a karma cop showed up and followed the tailgater. He tried to drive normally after that, but still got pulled over. Here we have a speeding driver who adds tailgating to his list of offenses. Eventually, he does it next to a cop car and justice ensues. Kia drivers also tend to make these lists, which is why it's not too surprising to see this driver speeding. It's also common for cops to put these drivers in their place, like this guy. We're finishing off with another pickup driver who thought he could beat the yellow light and failed. The convenient cop in the other lane caught up to him and gave him the instant justice he deserved. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. You can also click the video on the screen to keep watching more.